So as you probably know by now, I am quite looking forward to the new Black Ops 7 game. Now, there's quite a few reasons for this, but mainly because Black Ops 2 holds a very significant spot in my heart. It's one of the first online games I ever played. It's one of the first communities I was ever a part of. I played it on the goddamn Wii U, so suffering was on the menu, but you get the point. Black Ops 2 is a very important game to me, and the fact that this is a direct sequel to Black Ops 2 is... Oh, I'm through the fucking moon excited. I'm blasting off in outer space. I'm quite excited, but that does not mean I can't be skeptical as well, because there are a few warning signs early on about this game that we cannot ignore as a community. So gamers, it is time to rise up and figure out if this game's gonna be good or not. So one of my first major concerns with this product is the time frame it's been developed in. This is a year after Black Ops 6, which does sound alarm bells in my head, given what we went from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, and how much of a shit show that was in 2023. But also it concerns me due to it being made by the same developer within that same amount of time frame. Because if you remember correctly, Modern Warfare 2 was developed by Infinity Ward and a cavalcade of other studios, and MW3 was primarily helmed by Sledgehammer. Black Ops 6 was developed by Treyarch and Raven, and this game is also developed by Treyarch and Raven a year after the last game. So that is concerning to me for a lot of reasons, mainly because how do you make a game that has a completely different setting, a completely different time period, with very different assets from the previous game? You have to make completely different assets for a game like this. For Black Ops 7 to be taking place in 2035, you have to have a completely different pipeline and a completely different set of assets compared to the 90s with Black Ops 6. It's just, you have to make completely different things. They could probably reuse some map assets, like a few, but they can't reuse everything. They just can't. It's not feasible for this game. Also, it makes me concerned about multiplayer, because how many maps are we getting? Because Black Ops 6, I would say, had a decent amount of maps, but less so than, I would say, most recent Call of Duties. And if this has been developed in less time, how many maps are we getting here? And that is a concern of mine. The campaign for Black Ops 7 looks very promising, given that it's a direct sequel to Black Ops 2, which is, it's just fucking spectacular. Very excited for that. But they could fuck it up. Let's be real here. They could fuck it up. We could get another fuck up of no Russian like we did with Modern Warfare 3 in 2023. And if they fuck up the Black Ops 2 sequel game, I will never forgive the studio, because this is like a prime opportunity to do a really cool sequel. And if they screw up this amazing opportunity to bring back some of the Gen Z crowd who grew up with this game, as well as the new younger generation and the older COD generation, because everyone seems to like Black Ops 2. It's a crowd pleaser, some would say. I would say that it's a game that you can't go wrong with. So if they find a way to fuck it up, they will have truly lost the plot. Let's say that much. Also, Black Ops 7 has a co-op campaign, which is very exciting, because the last time we had that, I believe, was Black Ops 3, if I'm correct. I don't think we've had it since then. My concern with that is Black Ops 3 did not do a very good job of differentiating the players, making it feel like it was a solo campaign that was forced with co-op. I hope this campaign has more of an emphasis on co-op play rather than just increasing the difficulty for 2 players or 4 players, because I do think there is space for a co-op Call of Duty campaign. World at War was a very good co-op Call of Duty campaign. Black Ops 3 was kind of but it can be done. It is proven that it can be done. So I am hopeful, I am truly hopeful that Black Ops 7 will have a decent co-op campaign. I hope the story is better than decent, but I can pretty much confidently say that we'll have a reasonable quality bar there. The thing I'm concerned about is storytelling, because Black Ops 2 was a game that took a lot of risks, and it also did a lot of things that were not really done in media, like covering the at the time when it came out in 2012, it was a game that was against social media, and also it was a piece about how social media can be weaponized to the next generation of warfare, which we're seeing nowadays. Clearly, we're seeing that in every facet of modern warfare. Ha! I said the thing, modern warfare. Ha! But yeah, you get the idea. It was a very modernist take on warfare at a time where most shooter games were more so covering the actual modern warfare time period, where this is like showing what will warfare look 20 years, 10, 20 years from now. What is it going to look like? What are we going to be in an era of misinformation and distrust? Well, it looks like Black Ops 2 was correct about that, wasn't it? It was a very forward-thinking plot, and I hope they can do something similar with this game. It's going to be harder to pull off that same type of reaction, given that Black Ops 2 already did it, and a lot of the things that Black Ops 2 already said have come to pass now. So if they want to have a similar reaction, they have to do more predictions, and they also have to come true, which is less likely, because given what Black Ops 2 achieved, I don't think there's much more room for conversation in that space of specifically around distrust of media and all that, because it's already been said and done nowadays. But I am hopeful they can come up with an angle to make the plot work. I don't think it's going to be a disaster like MW3 was. I don't think it's going to be as substantial as Cold War and Black Ops 6, just because of the time frame this game has been developed in. But I do expect a reasonable amount of gameplay time, and I do expect a competent written story. I don't expect it to be, like 8-hour or 10-hour Call of Duty campaign, but if it's 6 or 7 hours, I'll be pretty satisfied. I think that's a reasonable middle ground for a game developed in this short amount of time. I think they could do some decent set pieces with that amount of time, and there are options to make a decent campaign within those constraints. I think there are many options to make a game like this work. The question is, will they make it work? And time will tell on that one, but I am hopeful. I really hope they make a stellar game. That's what I've wanted a game like this. I've wanted a sequel to Black Ops 2 since I was a wee little lad, a child playing Call of Duty when he probably shouldn't have been. But I loved it, and I played with my boys, my Wii U bros, and that was the one of the peak moments of my life, just playing Black Ops 2 and having a grand old time, just having a great time with my friends, going on the transit bus and fucking around and not knowing what to do, defusing the bomb as always in Search and Destroy. There's so many great memories from that game, and I hope to God that we can get a decent follow-up to that game. I don't think it'll capture that magic. I don't think that at all, but I do think they can make a decent sequel that respects the legacy of one of the greatest CODs of all time. And thank you all for watching. Please subscribe today. There will be a ton of Black Ops 7 content in the coming weeks to months, because God, I am so stoked for this game. I cannot wait. I am playing this shit day one. I'm probably gonna do another long stream like I did for Black Ops 6. Get ready for that. More details on that coming soon. And gamers, rise up.